sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting. Push back on the ramp, yeah, the stream's about to roll. Flows like a pilot, but the rhythm got that soul. GA pistons humming, feel the throttle when it kicks. Then he jumps into the air, best call him Leo sticks. Biz jet sleek, 737 on the climb. Checklist reading clean, every switch is on time. IFR mind with a V and far swagger, but the landing's on deck. He don't bounce, never stagger, yeah. Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting green light in the chat, steady sipping on a yak. Trying to keep it level, but he almost spilled it in his lap. Laughing as we cross check out to meet a
chillin', man. Why you so quiet?
Boom, boom, room, hitting
I wasn't.
tonight. Captain Will rolling in, always dropping that support. OG in the tower, giving love from every port. Community strong like a crew on a long haul. Everybody locked in when Leo makes the call. Yeah, Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting peg, VF arm, Leo's dialed into the flow. Cross checking every column like he's running ATC control. FMC low, decided lock, perf data tight. Flex him said he launches heavy, birth into the night. Intercept the localizer, needle split, then a line. Need a slope alive, he calls it out before the diamond shine. Windshield warning bark, but he rides it like a king. Correcting with precision, rudder inputs clean. Configure on schedule, flash notch by the book. VREF nail perfect, come and watch this approach cook. Touchdown stove stable, main gear kiss with finesse. Leo's landings hit different, auto brakes handle the rest. Yeah. Flight levels climbing, vibes aligning, turbulence ain't stopping nothing. Boom, boom, room, open wide, engines roaring, bases thumping. Vibe some sim, skies lit, and the chat stay fly. Leo hits that autopilot, let the stream glide by. Yeah, Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting lit.
Yeah. Officially counting it down, dog. It's Monday, June 8th. Few days left, boys. Either way, welcome to tonight's festivities. I am your host, LeoSticks86. Good to see each and every one of you as we gear up for some more giveaways tonight. What you're looking at is a beautiful rendition of SKBO here in Bogota, Colombia. El Dorado Airport. And you'll have a chance at winning a copy of this airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This airport is nicely done by V-Pilot Designs, so we got some more V-Pilot goodness tonight. As we head on over to another one of V-Pilot Designs airport, which is going to be MROC over in Costa Rica. We'll give away a copy of that tonight as well. 2 giveaways tonight to handle. Single leg, 2 giveaways. We're going to see how this is going to work. But it's good to see each and every one of you. Rock City Strong is in the house. Carefree Gary is in the house. What's going on, fellas? Kyron is in the house. Good to see you, boys. Who else do we have? Sir William is in the house. Good to see you, Will. Green light, if it doesn't say green light on it, it's got to say green light on it. Big ups, big ups. TJ Turner is in the house. What's going on, TJ? Make sure all of you boys drop a thumbs up as you step in. You know, it's kind of like saying hi. It's kind of like speaking when you walk in somebody's house. Just go ahead and smash the thumbs up button, right? So yeah, this airport is really nice. We took a little spin around it. Got the FedEx ramp over there. Also got space for UPS. Working primary radar there. Yeah, I'm liking this. That clock inside that we passed, it actually shows you the real world local time according to your sim. So that's pretty cool. El Dorado. Where are we at? Yeah, that clock there. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's get over here to our aircraft. Yeah, so how we'll do this is we'll get out and up, and we will get to cruise, and we will run the first giveaway is what we'll do. And then we'll land, take a look at MROC, and I thought I had my jet bridge connected. Oh, it's doing that LOD stuff again. Yeah, see, it still thinks it was connected. All right, we'll get the game sounds up here. Let me just redo my jet bridge. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, so we'll bring the game, the the music sounds down. We'll get my ugly mug on the screen for you. And let's do this. Let's go ahead and get tonight's festivities started. Yeah, we'll pause you as we get on up out of here. So let me just bring in my flight plan on Navigraph because I hadn't had a chance to do that. All right. And where am I at? Back. All right, so here we are. We're at stand 17. We are Avianca Costa Rica, so our call sign is Laxa. Laxa 1286. We'll be cruising over there to MROC at 380, taking a block fuel of 14.9 is what we got. No departure out of SKBO here. We'll be going direct to pick up an airway, and then we'll have an arrival coming into Costa Rica there. 2 hours 11 minutes scheduled block time, taking 150 souls on over to Costa Rica, and that is what we have for you at the moment. Let's see, weather here is looking like it's want to take a turn, right? Winds variable, 2 knots, 999 meters visibility, cloud scattered at 1500, broken 4,000, temps 13, dew points 13. That explains the clouds. QNH 1031. So yeah, doesn't look like it's gonna storm though. All right, let's go ahead and get some power established, and then we'll get our flight plan. Actually, we'll go ahead and get our flight plan pulled in now, and then we'll get some power established. And let's see, do we need to edit this thing? Probably, yeah. All right, let's get some power established so we can see what time it is. All right, good. Let's see, it is 16:16 local, 21:16 UTC. So we'll say 1650. How's that delayed? So is this going off of local time, or is this going off of scheduled departure time? Oh yeah, UTC. So we want 2150. There we go. All right, cool. Ground services, yeah, we got everything set up there. That's fine. And all right, we'll arm emergency lights. And I forgot to start this program. We'll start that. Aviation bros, welcome to the stream. Welcome. All right, nav lights can come on. That's all good. We're good there. IRS switches can come through to on, and that is fine. All right, let's do this. Let's get the aircraft loaded. Actually, before I start that, let's just get GSX. I'm gonna not do that through the tablet because I can never get it to work. So let's get GSX to come and give us some fuel.
Refueling truck is on its way.
All right, refueling truck is on its way. While we wait on that, we'll come down to the business end
Aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do
and get our alignment and flight plan entered. Go init request. Yeah, TJ, we're on VATSIM. No, we're not. We need to log on. We need to log on right now. I do have a pre-file for this flight though. So let me. I'm glad you mentioned it. Thanks, bud. We'll go connect. What did I say our call sign was? Alaska LRC. LRC. And we are a A319 today. All right, now we're on VATSIM. Call sign is, flight number is Lima Romeo 1286. Pop that in. Cost index. What are we cost indexing at?
Fuel truck is in position.
5.
Until the fuel truck arrives and ask.
And we're cruising over at flight level 380. We'll pop that in. Cool. IRS in it, align on reference, confirm alignments. We're good there. Back over the flight plan. So we will be departing without, we don't have a, it says 32 departures available. Let me see, it's giving us 32 right, but that's not being used. And I'm guessing it's because of the switching and all. Yeah, it's variable at 2 knots, so we can keep what we have planned, 3-2 right. And let me see here. No, we're investing. We better go with the correct. So 3-2 right, we'll do 1-4 left. 1-4 left. And let's see, can we get a departure? Let's see, does anything work for 1-4 left on our route? Sure it does. Why it didn't give us a departure, I don't know, but we'll fly the
Please use your airplane fuel system to set
the VASI 4 uniform with the VASIL transition is what we'll depart on. Our first waypoint was VASIL anyway. Alright, let's see here. SKBO departure 1-4 left. VASI 4 uniform. VASIL transition. We'll insert that. We're good
Please
there.
use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Oh, I thought it was going to do it for me. Okay. So let's see. Load aircraft. We'll go boarding only and just load fuel immediately.
Boarding requested.
Alright, let's jump back down to what we were doing. Alright, so it looks like winds are variable coming into Juan Santa Maria as well. Right now it's got us planned up on runway 07 on the Ciru 3. So we'll keep that for now, and let's see what we've got as far as an approach. Alright, so it looks like we're going to take the ILS Zulu from Turu, which that lines up. Turu is our last fix on our arrival. Alright, so that looks like it's going to be a pretty nice approach.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Uh-oh, what happened to my camera? Is it not on? I don't think my camera's on, gents. Oh, it's plugged up to the other computer. Hold on, stand by 1 sec, guys. Let me swap it.
Passengers
Departure
boarding
checks
started.
complete. Bypass being inserted.
Hopefully OBS picks it up without having to restart OBS.
Locking gear.
Happy to help. Hi there.
Alright, let's see. Hopefully OBS will cooperate.
Welcome aboard. One more row. Almost. Yes, that's the one. One more row. Go right
second, gents. OBS is not going to cooperate. Let me see here. Where's my camera? Oh, here we go.
Welcome. Yes, keep going. That road is good first. Welcome on board.
Let's deactivate and then reactivate. Ah, yes, I didn't have to kill OBS. A cool, quick deactivation. There we go. And put you. All right, cool. Cool, we got that figured. See, y'all in chat, I'ma fire y'all, bro. Y'all say, hey, bro, you got your frame, but you don't have your camera. What's going on? Gary says, baby bus tonight. Absolutely, bro. Kyron says, I think you're using the wrong engine. Avianca used CFM. I don't care, bro. I saw it in there, and I love the CFMs so much the other night. I was like, we're doing CFMs. I mean, we're doing IAEs again tonight. Yeah, we're on VATSIM. And we got a captain's meal in just in. Cold cut. Cold cut and a strawberry smoothie. Is what we got tonight. All right, we've got that Citrus awaited. Let me get back over here to Navigraph. $1031 is the altimeter. All right, cool. All right, so we were getting our approach into MROC, right? All right, we're going ILS Zulu for 07. Approach via is going to be Turu. And then our that's our arrival. We'll drop that on in there, and we should okay, yeah, there's our initial approach fix.
Welcome on board.
Oh no, that's our okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's our transition into the arrival. All right, cool. So we're good there, gents. We're just waiting on boarding to complete, and then we'll be good to go. We will be good to go. Take a look at our departure here. See if it gives us a top altitude. Climbing right turn below 16,000, below 16,000. Lucille above 4,000. Okay, so 16,000 is going to be our top. Coming out on the constraints, so we'll bug for 16,000.
Happy to help.
Cool, cool, cool. Other than that, gents, we are set.
That'll be fine. Welcome aboard. Enjoy.
We'll get some brightness up on our displays and set some lighting. It may get a little dark on us
Almost there now. Hi there.
on approach, since it's late evening departure, but we'll see.
Head on the left.
We shall see.
On the right.
Spawning, what's up, bro? Load up and tag along, Spawning. We going from SKBO to MROC.
Welcome. Hi. Hello.
Daggone Wawa pissed me off tonight, boy.
Welcome.
They had no onions. So I ain't got no onions on my sandwich. And I said, oh yeah, I can do me a strawberry banana smoothie. Guess what? They don't have no bananas.
Yes, that's fine.
So whoever was supposed to make that order, knowing the weekend is coming, Still pretty good though.
Head on your right. Yes, that's the correct side.
Still pretty good. And let's see, does do they use CTAF down here?
Yes, you're in the right place.
No, they don't. All right, cool. Unicom it is.
That works perfect.
All right, so we're just waiting on final load sheet here, and we can get set for push.
Happy to help. Hi there. Go right ahead. Hello there. Welcome.
Yeah, this sandwich ain't gonna make it up the cruise. Let's see what we looking like here. Got 90 on board, 91. Man, these people couldn't even cut my damn sandwich in half, bro. Couldn't even cut my sandwich in half. Tyler's, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. It's you, Tyler. I see. What's up, bro? Welcome aboard indeed. We're just getting boarded up here. We wait on that to finish.
You're welcome.
Buenas noches, tráfico Bogotá. Copa 2802, iniciando retroceso de sonido.
I haven't flown this 319, so I need to adjust my profile here.
Great, straight ahead.
While we wait on boarding to commence or to finish.
Just ahead on the left. Welcome. Happy to help. Just ahead on the left. Welcome aboard. Hey, with this guy. Please come in. Hi, hello. 2 more rows. Yes, that's the one. Look down the aisle. Just ahead on the left. Yeah, straight ahead.
All right, that's a good little base. We'll fix the rest later.
You're all set. Hey, with this guy.
Decided to rebrand your channel? Tyler, I'm having a hard time of knowing who you are, buddy.
Right, straight ahead.
I mean, I know you said it's you, Tyler. right, 136 aboard. Get the belt signs on.
Welcome aboard.
They ain't even put no damn mayonnaise on my sandwich like I asked. All right, let's get APU running. Looking for flap open. We'll be able to run the APU up, get that ready.
Para el capitán Carlos Dárdano, su primer oficial Luis Nación. Vanessa, Alejandra y Alejandro, les damos la más cordial bienvenida a bordo del vuelo de Avianca. Extendemos un cordial saludo a todos nuestros socios Lightmans. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Avianca Star 1 on time for the captain.
I thought maybe I was still here. All right, we'll send our final numbers over. We'll run to perf. We're doing 1 for left. Sync our final load sheet. We'll do 1 plus F. Force toga, yes. We want to hear that rollback like we heard last night. Or last stream. That's why I wanted to fly the IAEs. Packs on, anti-ice off. Sync weather, we'll calculate 144, V1 rotating at 145, and V2's 149. Flaps gonna be 1, and trim is gonna be up 0.5. We'll send those numbers over to the McDo as well. Let's just double check that we got that. We do. We're good there. APU is up. APU bleed can come through the on, and yeah, everything else is good. Move the chocks and cones. External power can go off. We're on APU power now. And let's go ahead and get our beacon on. I guess about 26.
Chris, parking brake, please.
Eldorado traffic lax 1286, pushing back from stand 17. In the alley, expecting spot 26. We'll call our taxi. Eldorado. All right, parking brake is released. Roll on engine number 2. Now, this is all part of the beautiful GSX profile that you can find for V-Pilots Airport here. Just pulling up here, us here up to spot 26.
Parking brakes.
Parking brake is set. Rolling on number 1. Mr. Sigma, what's going on, bro? Welcome aboard. Green, you stupid. I'm eating a cold cut from honey roasted turkey cold cut from Wawa. A half-assed one at that. Karen says do flaps optimal and see what they give.
No track disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Let's see what it says.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
I never do flaps optimal, but let's just calculate it and see. Same thing. Yeah, same thing. 44, 45, 49. All right, flight controls said, what do we want? Up 0.5. All right, 0.5, we're good. We'll do a quick flight controls check here. Good. Quick spoiler check. All right, let's see where we're at. We're coming out on Foxtrot. We'll make a right on Papa, left on Alpha. Eldorado traffic, Laxa 1286. We'll be taxiing to runway 14 left via Echo Papa, left on Alpha, down to Alpha 2, Eldorado traffic. All right, taxi lights can come through the on. Excuse me. Parking brake released.
Mic will turn on automatically upon contact with water.
Why am I not hearing the sounds inside? Got Airbus Bay with us again today. we'll get flaps 1. Just trying to get going so those other guys could push. I do believe we have our multiplayer off, so we shouldn't be seeing. No, we are seeing traffic. I'll check that once we get down here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Thought I turned it off. I'll check it when we get down here and get stopped.
Bogota traffic, Avianca 922, pushing back. 15 will be facing to the northwest.
Traffic.
Sigma says take off. Yeah, as soon as we get down here, I'll be able to. Matter of fact, let me just check real quick. I could have sworn I turned my multiplayer off. Nope, I did. No, it was off. See? So where is this coming? Hold on, off. That's what it was. Multiplayer was off. It was pulling in live real-time traffic. That's where it was coming from.
Good night, Copa 282 starting taxi to runway 32 right. Copa 2802, Bogota traffic.
Let's just check the flows because they could have changed again. Hey Copa, the 14s are active. Well, let's
get 1286, no problem. I'm holding to your takeoff.
Roger that, thanks. Alright, gents, let's get lined up here. Second, let me pull up my departure. SE4. Eldorado traffic, Lex 1286 lining up. Runway 14 for departure on the VASI 4 uniform. Eldorado. Correction, Eldorado traffic lining up runway 14 left for departure on the VASI 4 uniform. Eldorado. Alright guys, let's get it. Final approach is clear. And down the runway is clear as well. Alright, all good. Tyler says, so the reason I decided to rebrand my name. Alright, we'll check you after we get out of here, Tyler. Alright, let's start the clock. Chrono 1 and Chrono 2. Toga's in chat if you got it. Gear to come up.
Eldorado traffic, Copa 2802 on holding point, runway 32 right.
Y'all ready for this rollback? Y'all ready for this rollback on these IEs? Baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. That's why I flew the IEs again tonight, boys. That's why we flew the IEs again tonight. Talking about something. Oh, Avianca flies the CFMs.
Eldorado traffic, Copa 2802.
CFMs can't do that.
Take off on runway 32 right via Raptor.
Depth, what's up, Depth? Kyron says that was nice. Yeah, that was awesome. That was absolutely orgasmic. That was eargasmic. So we'll be stuck at 16,000 and below here for a second. The next 3 waypoints. For the next 50 miles or so, according to the departure. Oh man, that daggone rollback, boy. Spawner says no lies told. I'm telling you, bro. Bruno, welcome aboard. Says, hi there, I'm ATC at MROC. Want me to get online by the time you get there? Absolutely, let's do it. We got a couple of guys coming in. Definitely be great to come into some controlage. Got some weather off to our right. So yeah, we've got about you know what? We good. We're gonna take her on up. What did we say we was going up to, gents? 38, I think. Yeah, 38. So we'll bug on up to final. And we'll open climate. I think my overlay is frozen. Let me reset that. Hold on, we're resetting the overlay, gents. LRC. There we go. Over the standard. We'll bring you back over here in a minute. Let me just finish my sandwich. Looks like I might have a discontinuity. Let me see. Yeah, I do. All right, we'll get the boom boom room opened up here, and we'll start the first giveaway. Give me a few moments to get the giveaway set up. That's going to be for a copy. The first one's going to be for a copy of Where We Just Departed, which is El Dorado International. By V-Palette Designs. And we'll talk about the second one as we get to that bridge. Because we gonna cross it. All right, let's get some tunage on. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's do this, gents. Give me a few moments. I guess I should come back on cam, right? Alright, give me a few moments. Let me situate the first giveaway. And again, you must be a subscriber of my channel and a member of my Discord to make yourself eligible. You can find the link to my Discord in the description below, the stream description. All right, cool. So we will run this. Once we get up to cruise. We'll run this giveaway once we get up to cruise. We'll open it once we get up to cruise, and as we near top of drop, we'll close it. And then we'll go immediately into running the second one. And once we land, we'll run the second one. Sigma says, good takeoff. Appreciate it, bro. It was a sexy sounding takeoff. V-Palette, the man, the myth, the legend himself is in here. What's going on, Mr. V-Palette? It says, can you win? I mean, we kind of argued about it last night. I don't think you're gonna win, bro. Excuse me. I kind of argued with you over it. You tried, but you gotta let the boys have it. This one, you gotta let the boys have it on this one. We dodge some weather here. Now I will admit, full disclaimer before we even get over here to MROC. The 319 is by far my worst of the Airbuses to land. I slam it every single time. It ain't even no floaties on this one. I like slam it every single time. This thing flies so differently, in my opinion, than even the 320. it's a worlds of difference than the 321 in my opinion. But this thing, I slam it every time. So we'll see. I don't fly the 319 enough because of that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. AJJ is in the building. What's going on, brother? All is well. We're gearing up for Flight Sim Expo in a couple of days. Go out in St. Paul and kick it with fellow Av geeks and nerd out. All right, 8,000 foot to go. Again, if you're new here, we're going to be doing giveaways all up until Expo. So 2 scenery giveaways tonight. We have a giveaway tomorrow night. We're going to do a long haul, an overnight long haul tomorrow night. I'll probably be in the MD-11 for that. And then Wednesday we're going to do our expo flight. Wednesday evening we'll do our expo flight. That's going to be from Baltimore to Minneapolis. We'll do that Wednesday. So that's what the schedule is looking like for us for the rest of the week. Might need to make a weather deviation here. Looks like it's tracking from right to left, so we'll see. But it may try to thread that little needle that is likely not to be there when we get there. Weather it just updated, so it moved to some more to the left. We may be able to sneak by this right edge of it. Yeah, it's moving from right to left. So we may be able to just sneak by. Yeah, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good to not fly through that red. V-Pilot says, really? 319 is my favorite of the 319 series. 736 is my other favorite. Yeah, I do like the 736. But, yeah, you'll see. I don't know what it is about the 319, bro. It just... in the flare, it doesn't feel like the others. It really doesn't, like... I get kind of... I almost want to say it's kind of like... I feel like I want to get into like a pilot-induced oscillation in the flare. But then I end up bleeding some speed. It just... I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. We'll see how this one goes. I know my track record with the 319 is north of negative 3 something. Stalker, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream and chat. Says might be good. What you talking about, bro? For those of you who don't know, Stalker is, for those of you that showed up to the podcast I was mentioning the other day, Stalker is actually Johnny. So welcome Johnny from the Closed Traffic Podcast on board. Yeah, I just put your online persona out there. But what's up with you, bro? Good to see you, man. We're in the range of hours now, Johnny. We're in the range of hours, not weeks, not... I mean, we're still in days, but... we're already going into Tuesday, boys. Oh yeah, I think we're good. It's moving off to the left. Though I will say that's a goddamn fast moving cell. I mean, that was a fast moving cell. All right, so flight level 360 for 37. We're stopping at 38. As soon as we get up here, I will give you instructions to enter the giveaway. We'll let the giveaway run until close to top of drop, and that is how we'll do that. And then once we get into the top of drop, we'll start the second giveaway, which we will run once we land in MROC. Exposed. Hey, I gotta help out, bro. I gotta help out. I'm gonna show you guys some love. I'm definitely gonna show you guys some love. It's always a blast talking to you guys and being on the show and talking with you guys, talking smack and just nerding out. It's always a blast, bro. All right, there's flight level 380. Belt signs can come off for you guys in the back. All right, here we go. Now, like I said, you must be a subscriber of the channel and you must be a member of my Discord. If you're not in my Discord and you know you're not in my Discord, then you can go into chat and it'll give you the link to my Discord, right? So to enter this, oh, there's one more thing I gotta do. Stand by. There's my link to the Discord for you guys. It's not already there, but give me 1 second. One thing I gotta set up here, and then we'll be good to open it. Hold on, guys, I'm trying to fix this here. All right, here we go. Here we go, gents. Again, you must be a subscriber to the channel and a member of my Discord. This is for a copy of El Dorado International by V-Pilot Designs. This is going to be giveaway 1 of 2 tonight. The other one won't be for El Dorado. And so, what I need you to do is enter exclamation point SKBO, SKBO, the airport's iCal code is what you will enter in chat. Exclamation SKBO, SKBO. Yo, 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 big up, DMV. Somebody said WhatsApp. Let's see what's cracking in WhatsApp. Are y'all misbehaving in WhatsApp? What about WhatsApp? Mr. Sigma says thoughts on the Bluebird. I'm tired of waiting. I feel like I've waited 84 years. By the time they release it, it'll be retired. I just hope at this point it releases like 100% bug free for the amount of time and delays that has been incurred. I'm excited for it, but I would have liked to seen it released, you know, with Expo. You know, like maybe the week of Expo or something like that. I think that would have been a perfect, you know, time frame. But what do I know? I'm just on the consumer end, right? I think though that, in all honesty, it's been pushed back and pushed back. It's like GTA 6, bro. And I'm jonesing for GTA 6, but they pushed it back so much that I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. Where this is, I'm just like, it comes, it comes. When it comes, it comes. I stopped thinking about it. I don't even like really watch anything about the product anymore, truth be told. I see that they're gonna have, they release some other teasers or whatever, and they're gonna have an announcement at Expo or something. But I'm like, if the announcement ain't, hey, you can buy the plane here at Expo, I don't care. Just talk to me when it comes out. That's where I'm at with that project and the Synaptic AnyBuilds 220. And I'm saying that not to be mean or be a dick, right? It's just that I have a 7.5 I can go and fly. Like, I'm on both sides of the aisle. Like, I fly X-Plane. I have a perfectly good 7.5 I can go and fly when I'm itching for that 7.5 fix. So that's why I kind of like don't care, you know. Sigma says they still not even close. Yeah, I know. Gary says thought it was going to release right after the Houston Expo. Nah, I didn't think it was going to release then. Mr. Sigma says enough is enough. They keep delaying, like, bro, who cares anymore? And I know they're really emphasizing study level. And I'm just saying, like, half the people don't even know what study level is. Half the people ain't even gonna go and read a 600-page manual to really take advantage of everything that the airplane offers. If you get the flight model right and make it feel how it's supposed to feel, then you can get by without having every circuit breaker model. You know, if your electrical system, your hydraulic system, your pressurization system, and the autopilot system all function as they should, and it's a high fidelity, high texture, good looking aircraft that comes with the effects that it's supposed to have, you know, wing condensations, wing vortices, engine tornadoes as I call them, you know, things like that, then you can get by without having to model every single circuit breaker, you know, and write the code for what happens when you pull this circuit breaker. I just think that it's too much, man. It's too much. And I'm starting to find now that a lot more people is like me than I realize. And when I say they're like me, I'm saying that to say, you know, my community makes fun of me, right? Because I am a realistic flyer, if you will. If the aircraft isn't in service anymore, it's hard for me to be interested in flying it. The same is true with like the MD-11. Y'all see when that happened in Louisville, I didn't fly that aircraft. It was grounded. I didn't fly it. I think I've flown it maybe once. But now that FedEx is back flying it, that, you know, I'm back interested. But the 7.5, the problem is when that thing goes, I believe it's gonna be gone. Now Delta's got them holding on. They're holding on for dear life. But 7.5's days is numbered. I mean, it's, you know, I don't know. All right, we're sitting at 379. If you haven't done so already, exclamation SKBO to enter the giveaway for El Dorado International. And quite honestly, if we were getting back on that topic, quite honestly, I think they're going to slip past Q3. Like, I think it's going to slip past Q3. He says in that post that they were on track, still on track for Q3, but, you know, still being on track right now doesn't mean that you're still not running behind on the daily in the office. And almost every game that sets a Q4 release date typically always slips into the following year, Q1, Q2. Notorious, what's up, bro? I think they still in service with Delta. I saw somewhere that they were either still in service or they were pulling them from the scrapyard to put them back in service or something like that. Let me see. I thought they were still in service, bro. Because supposedly, yeah, Delta is still operating, still flies a 757. It is the largest active 757 fleet in the world, and they maintain roughly 100 of them across both the 200 and 300 variants, and they plan to keep flying them well into the 2030s. So yeah, I knew I was right. They still operating them, but they are looking. I saw somewhere that they put in some orders for 787s. So Delta's fixing to have some 787s. Yeah, they purchased 30 787s with options for up to 30 additionals. And that's 30 firm orders of the 78. It's a 7810, the Dash 10. So that's gonna be pretty dope to see some Delta 78s. Yeah, there you go. Gary's flying on one to MSP. I hate that 300 though, bro. I hate that 300 with a passion. All right, 355 miles until top of drop. Oh, baby bus. This thing is teeny tiny. Gary says we're sitting A. You sitting what, Gary? Sitting ahead of the wing both flights. Depth is flying with y'all outbound. Yeah, roger that. Nice, that's another fun thing, man. You start going to these expos and meeting people, and the next thing you know, like you got guys organizing, everybody organizing to get on the same flights. You know, that's what we're doing. We've got, you know, we got guys coming from the West Coast to meet us here in Baltimore. You know, freaking all load up on same Delta flight on up there. Got guys that you know, here in my state, of course, we gonna be on the same flight. And then there's some people who are in chat that book their damn flight so fast, you know, that live in a state that book their flight so damn fast, he can't even organize and politic with nobody. I ain't gonna mention no names. But I definitely enjoy Expo, man. It's, for me, honestly, and I think I said this on stream once or twice, but low key, guys, I'm really not a people person. But an event like that is the only place, like I was saying on the podcast, it's the only place where you can legit be as nerdy as you want. You know what I'm saying? And geek out over this stuff and nobody judge you. Bluebird said anything about the 300 version? Dog, you, I wonder who that could be. Gary, you're asking the wrong one, dog. I'm telling you, bro, I'll be so tuned out with the Bluebird because it's like being like desperately thirsty in the desert and somebody saying, I got water. You want water? Here it is. Come on. Just walk 10 miles to me. I got water. It's right here. That's what it's like. And so I have to kind of just try and just block it out because, like I said, it's irritating, man. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? And don't get me twisted. I'll have it day one. I'll have it day one just like everybody else. That is absolutely my favorite. That's the OG of my favorite commercial airliners. I'll say that's the OG because now I've fallen in love with like the 220, which is the other one ironically that I'm waiting on. But I've fallen in love with other aircrafts other than the 7.5, but the 7.5 is the original OG. She's like the original love of my life as far as aviation. When I was working at DCA, we used to have one FedEx flight come in there a day. It was a 7.5. And when I say it put on the best show each and every day, you know, both on landings and especially departures, that thing put on the show. Just a little further, yep. DMV, you joined the giveaway? Exclamation SKBO in chat, bro. Get you a free copy of El Dorado International. If y'all haven't entered, make sure you enter. You got 300 miles to do so, or you got about 290, because we're gonna close this one off before we start our descent. I think you spelled it wrong. I don't see. Okay. I got you. I got you. My bad. I see it. Looks like we got some weather in around, what's the name, too? And a good chance we have ATC. There was a controller in a little while ago that said he controls the area if we wanted him to jump on as we got close. So we'll see if he jumps on or not. We'll be prepared for it. But yeah, we do got some weather in and around Costa Rica here. I don't know why, but this livery reminds me of Fenix, right? The colors. Oof, look at that. We ain't doing a hotel, Gary. We got an Airbnb, bro. Yeah, I tried to try to not do the hotels. Though, I mean, I probably shouldn't say that. Gary says, reminds you of Iberia? What reminds you of Iberia? This shot here? Oh, the livery. Yeah. You're right. It does. It does. Now that you say that, yep. Yeah, I know I'll be a little slow to react. This 319 drags its tail through the air a little bit more than like the 320. Meaning it rides a little nose high. I keep forgetting to reset my JSON file for the seated passengers for this update. Yeah, the CG is different, yep. We can stop that. All right, 248 until top of drop. Do some laundry tonight when I get done and start packing my bag. I haven't packed anything yet. I'm trying to avoid, like I do every year, I freaking don't. Last year I didn't pack until the night of. Like, say if we go to Expo tomorrow, right? I started packing at like 12, 1 o'clock tonight. That's what I did last year and the year before that too. I'm trying to avoid that this year and get packed at least a few days before. Make sure I charge all my batteries and get everything that I'm gonna need, get all of that stuff packed up. Speaking of which, I need to, did I order that? I may have to run upstairs right quick, guys, and see if my Amazon package came. Had to order another SD card. Stay out of Susie's way, she gets it done. Yeah, Tiff ain't packing my bag, bro. I'm too particular. I'll be right back, gents. Let me run upstairs and see if somebody grabbed that or moved that Amazon package. I'll be right back with you. Man, I tell you. Boy, that was like a daggone crime case. So I asked I see that Amazon had, they delivered my SD card, right? I had to get another SD card for my camera. I see the picture in my Amazon account. Boom, it's on my front porch. So I'm like, yeah, I had to get an SD card. So I'm like, it's not on the front porch. It wasn't there when I came in from work. So I'm asking around. I asked my lady, she says no. I asked my eldest son that's here, he says no. I asked my middle son, he says no. I asked my daughter, she says no. So I'm like, what in the hell? So I was like, all right, I had to go back to the cameras and pull the footage. So I see the Amazon man throw the package up. And then my middle son opens the door and grabs it. So I go back to him, I'm like, hey dog, where's the package at? Where's the daggone envelope? And he points to the little ornament in the living room. And it's underneath the curtain. I'm like, bro, I just came to you and asked you, have you seen the Amazon envelope? But yeah. BKG Blueface, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. I had to go on a little treasure hunt for Amazon, delivered Amazon package. 126 till top of drop. That's about 100 miles until we close this first giveaway. If you haven't done so already, enter exclamation SKBO, SKBO, for a chance to win a copy of V-Pilot Designs V2 of SKBO, or El Dorado International, located down in Colombia. I said we needed to do some more South America flying. We got it. Another one tonight. Yeah. So your kids would get the hands. I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was asleep. And I woke him up and he was trying to look at the phone like, and he's trying to understand what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, have you seen a skinny brown envelope, Amazon envelope, when you came in from school? And he's like, and he looks at me and he says, no. So I'm like, so nobody's seen it. Everybody's come home before I got off work. Everybody is home before I got off work. And nobody's seen it. So I had to go to the cameras. Had to pull the footage, go into the hood. Clearly see the Amazon guy come up and go like that to the package. And then my middle son, he opens the door, sticks his head out, and grabs it, and I'm like, bro, that's you right there. Where'd you do with it? I love skimming through the clouds like this. Retired firefighters in the house. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Some 12 type shit, right? I had to, bro. I had to go under the hood on them. Like, now, son, you explain to me when you were first questioned about this, that you in fact had not seen the skinny Amazon envelope. Is that correct? Is this you on this video? All right, this is you, right? Had to get him. All right, another 40 miles. We're gonna roll this giveaway so that we can start getting set up for our descent and arrival. If you win, you need to DM me your your Microsoft gamer tag. You know, the name that's up at the top that you selected for your Microsoft flight sim. You'll need to DM me that name verbatim. It needs to be verbatim. Capitalization, spaces, punctuations, and everything. So that we can get you a copy sent over. Man, why did I do that? Oh, that's a nice shot there. Can just barely see through the cloud layer down to the ocean. How's your day going for you, retired? How was your day today, bro? Let me see here what the arrivals looking like. $10,210. So this airport is definitely got, yeah, high elevation. They're sitting at 3,048 feet. All right, gents, let's do this. Let's go and roll the giveaway. Again, you must be a subscriber to the channel and a member of my Discord. And whoever wins, you'll need to DM me your Microsoft username that you use for Flight Sim. And it needs to be verbatim. Capitalization, punctuations, spaces, and all. With that said, we'll end this first giveaway now. We'll choose the winner, or we'll roll the winner. And it is Captain DMV. Captain DMV, congrats, bro. DM me your Microsoft username, and we'll get you taken care of. And I will get this reset for the next one. All right, so we're gonna get our, so the way this is gonna work, we're gonna get going into this arrival. We'll start the next giveaway on the descent here in 40 miles, and we'll roll it during the replays. That's what we'll do. And this is gonna be a second giveaway for another one of V-Pilot's sceneries, and I can tell you now that it is going to be for MROC, the place we're heading into right now. So give me a second, let me get our arrival data entered. The winds are 220 at 3. Temperature is 20. QNH is 1021. Our minimums for this approach is going to be 3,143. We'll do barrel. Alright, so we're all good there. 31 miles until top of drop. Let's get a real quick briefing here. Alright, we'll be descending via the QR3 Lima. A Sabre transition into MROC this evening. We're looking for the ILS Zulu runway 07 with the Turu transition. Coming down the hill, we do have several constraints to worry about. The main one being at Okopu, which is going to have us at 12,000 feet, 250 knots. Bottom altitude is going to be 10,000 feet at Turu, max of 210 knots. And that's actually going to put us into the approach. because that is our transition into the approach. On a right-hand base, we'll hopefully capture shortly after, and we'll fly the glass slope on down to the airport. Upon landing, we're looking to make a stage left exit to the ramp, and we'll plan on parking somewhere around Alpha 6. Weather in Juan Santa Maria. Winds are 250 at 4 knots. Visibility's 10,000 meters or greater. Light drizzle. Clouds scattered at 300. Scattered at 2,000. Temperatures 20. Dew points 19. Altimeter 3016. So it looks like, I mean, it says visibility is good, but you got low scattered clouds like that. We'll see. And there is a possibility that we'll have ATC if that guy's still in chat. If not, it's cool. We'll do it on our own. 10,000 foot set. Ding you guys on in the back. All right, got you, DMV. Jiming Wong 1539 says Malaysia. Welcome aboard to the stream, my friend. Eight miles until top of descent. All right, on the way down the hill, gents. All right. Let me set this last thing up. All right, gents. There you go. Enter MROC. MROC, exclamation MROC. Is what you will enter into chat. Jordan Lee, welcome to the stream. Exclamation MROC in chat. Exclamation MROC into chat, gentlemen. Alright, now that we're coming down the hill, we'll go ahead and first things first, we're going to put on the terrain radar. Since we're going into terrain.
Regulatory period CPN 5. Ops by and hit 12957 AM SL Center Court 09595 Minor 084111212 CPN advised. Advised on initial contact. You have information Alpha. Los Santa International Airport A-tip. Information Alpha 0300 Zulu. 1220 at 3. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Ceiling 2,500 over 10. Temperature 20. 2.19er. Altimeter 3015. Trend. No significant changes. Landing runway 07. ILS EME Zulu runway 07. Departing runway 07. Runway 25 for departure available upon request and is subject to traffic. Notices to air missions, a maximum of 4 simultaneous instruction or verification flights are authorized in the MROC control area. If runway 25 is in use, these types of flights are not allowed. At concentration of Earth 5000 feet and will due to migratory period CTN 5. Op sign hit swap of 957 AM FL center towards 095905 Min 084.
And approach, good evening, Lex. 1286 Information Alpha. We are descending via the QR3, expecting runway 07.
Lex 1286, very good evening, Coco Control, your radar contact passes level 230. Continue your descent down to 12,000 according to the Quarry India arrival. Expect ILS Zulu approach for runway 07. Information Alpha is current, altimeter 3015.
All right, continue descent down to 12,000. Alpha is current. We do have Alpha on board. And altimeter is 3015. We'll expect the ILS Zulu, runway 07. Alaska 1286. All right, there's our ATC there, gents. ATC there, gents. We still got the boards out to help us on the descent, so we don't end up too high. Again, guys, giveaway going on right now for this airport that we're headed into, Juan Santa Maria, also known as MROC, here in Costa Rica, by V-Pilot Designs. Enter exclamation MROC into chat to become eligible. And you also need to be a subscriber of the channel and a member of my Discord. Yes, we know Speed Break is still out. Let's see, 10,000 plus.
And Lex 1286, you can now continue your descent down to 10,000 feet. Cross crew at 10,000, and over Turu, you're cleared for the ILS to approach for runway 07. Just report established on the localizer.
All right, clear to continue descent down to 10,000 at Turu, cross at 10,000, and clear for the approach for the ILS runway 07. We'll report established on the localizer, Alaska 1286.
And Alexa 1286, information Bravo is now current, altimeter 3016.
Altimeter 3016, Alaska 1286. Alright, we'll double click on that to get the updated ATIS. And runway hasn't changed. Bravo is current. Do auto brakes low. Coming through 13,000. Gary says auto spell is a wonderful thing until it doesn't work. Us youngins call that autocorrect, Gary. Us millennials call that autocorrect, Gary. Start the replay now so I don't forget. Start the recording now at least. Alright. External lights can all come on. Let them in the back know. Be seated for landing. Here's our transition into the approach over Turu. 10,210 knots. We'll arm the approach now as well. Spoilers can come through to arm. Approach mode is active. Again, if you haven't done so, exclamation MROC into chat to win a copy of this airport we're landing at right now by V-Pilot Designs.
Avianca 922, Coco Control, good evening. Your radar contact passing level 260. Continue your descent down to 12,000 according to the Corsair India arrival. The affirmative on the ILS Zulu, expect ILS Zulu approach for runway 07. And information Bravo is correct, altimeter 3016.
Yeah, we've got localizer capture.
Down to 12,000. We'll expect 07 for the runway, and we have altimeter 301.
Excuse me. There's glide capture. We've got a solid capture of glide and localizer as we move into IMC conditions right now and approach LAXA 1286 is fully established ILS runway 07.
LAXA 1286, roger, thank you very much. The winds are 250 degrees 4 knots. You're clear to land runway 07.
We'll land runway 07, LAXA 1286. Let's try to get a spot here for us. I don't know that it selected it. Okay, yeah, it did. We're entirely too fast, not paying attention. We got some brakes out. I'm trying to get these flaps out. Why it didn't manage my speed coming on in. We may have to go mist on this. It's gonna be too fast. We got boards out, gear, and everything. Floated her out, we were a little fast. But I told you this thing this is normal for me in this plane, bro, slamming her. I'm pretty sure we slammed her on that. But we were hella fast. I kept her in until the last second to try to bleed that speed. till the last second. And we almost did not make the turn off. Ooh-wee. That was a spicy one tonight, boys. Lord have mercy. Lord had mercy. The 319 is a bit spicy for us tonight. Either way, we made it. We'll get the pool on. Let's see, where we exit at? Bravo. We're going to Alpha 6.
And Avianca 922, continue your descent now down to 10,000, cross through at 10,000, and over through, you're cleared for the Isla Zulu approach for runway 07, report established on the localizer.
Down at 10,000, continue for the ILS at Kuro, will report when we're fully established for Avianca 922.
And Lex 1286, welcome to the Juan Santa Maria International Airport. Continue vacating on Bravo, continue on Alpha, and gate at your discretion. Have a great evening.
All right, vacate Bravo, continue on Alpha, gate at our discretion. Lex 1286. Thanks for the ATC. Appreciate you support on the stream.
You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, it got spicy. That METAR wasn't quite, I mean, it said broken 300, but that turned spicy real quick. That weather system that was out to the west of town here moved right in over the airport as we got here. And let's see where our gate is here. So this is Juan Santa Maria by Mr. V Palette Designs. That's 5. All right, this is our gate here to the right. All right, parking brakes, APU is on. We'll go ahead and shut them down. And beacon light can come through the off. And welcome to Juan Santa Maria. All right, let's jump out and catch the homie coming in.
Supervise your children. For your own safety, do not walk underneath the wing.
There are no passengers. You will not see passengers yet.
All right, let's see here. Another one in the books, gents. Spicy, spicy. landing. Jordan Lee, got your entry, bro.
And Avianca 922, confirm you're following the ILS Zulu approach.
Uh-oh. Does Will have
yes, confirmed for the ILS Zulu.
Does Will have some spatial disorientation?
Avianca 922, roger. It's just you turned in a little bit earlier than expected. I'm assuming that you're flying towards waypoint Carva. Can you confirm?
Yes, flying towards waypoint Carva with Avianca 922.
Avianca 922, roger. No worries. Just make sure that you cross Carva by 6000 and report established on the localizer. Also, information Charlie is now active, altimeter 3017.
All right, Carva at 6000 will report when fully established. Roger for Charlie, and 3017 for Avianca 922.
The homie is, he went hard. He's flying that night. He's flying real time. NIMC, live view of Captain Will, brought to you in part by Discord. Let me see if I can make this a bit smaller and then slide you over here just for now, so we can still kind of make out what he's got cracking here. Oh, it's gonna take it away.
And Coco Patrol, Avianca 922, we're fully established on a localizer for 07.
And look, and now the weather's breaking.
922, roger, thank you. Winds are 230 degrees at 7 knots. You're clear to land runway 07.
All of that I just flew through, and the weather's breaking as he comes in. Boy, I tell you. Look, a whole big old hole. But yeah, this is V-Pilot's MROC. Another nice looking airport. Beautiful airport here. And again, guys, exclamation MROC into chat for your chance to win this beautiful Costa Rican airport by Mr. V-Pilot. And again, this kicks off FSExpo countdown officially. All week we'll be doing giveaways, so it's best to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Especially subscribe if you're enjoying the content, right? It's free. And you get to make yourself eligible for a lot of the stuff that we do on the channel. I mean, we did a giveaway last stream. We got a giveaway, 2 giveaways tonight. We got a giveaway tomorrow night on stream, which tomorrow is going to be a long haul, an overnight long haul. Not sure the route yet, but we'll be in the MD-11 with a sweet new sexy freeware sound pack. But Sir William is flying real time. I opted not to, just to give you guys the benefit of looking at the sceneries. But we're trying to make our way down here to catch his landing. Nice little GA and cargo area. So yeah, exclamation MROC in chat. You can win yourself a copy. And for the winner, here he comes. For the winner, I'll need what your Microsoft gamer tag is. You know, the name that you see at the top right when you log into Microsoft. I need that verbatim. You need to DM me what that name is, and I'll get you taken care of. I need the punctuation to be right, the capitalization, the spelling, and the spaces, or it won't come to you. All right, you guys are getting a picture-in-picture view of Sir William coming in. All pressure. No pressure, bro. No pressure, bro. Look at him, looking at him. Look at him. Coming in with the weather subsided. Oh, he floated. He bounced. He popped it up just like I did. He did exactly what I did, bro. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. He did exactly what happened to him happened to me. Like, I was just stupid fast though. I got behind the airplane on short final. I was stupid fast. Oh man, I forgot the replay's still going here. Let's stop it.
And Avianca 922, welcome to as well to the Juan Santa Maria International Airport. Continue vacating Charlie, taxi via Alpha, gate at your discretion. Have a great evening.
Vacating Charlie, taxi via Alpha to the gates. Thanks for your help, and have a good evening. Avianca 922.
Yeah, so some really nice work here by V-Pilot. Nice assets, nice 3D objects to look at here. Nice markings. I do really enjoy the markings. Looks, you know, like it's had a fresh paving, fresh painting. All right, there's Sir William pulling in. Coming in here like a professional. Professional. All right. So let's do this. Let's I'm gonna just reset all. We're not gonna worry about deboarding. And what I'm gonna do is run 2 so we don't get into that glitch that we did the other night. I'm trying to get back up 2. Yeah, we'll get her started back up and then we'll run the replay. Def D, welcome aboard. Tucker Flies, welcome aboard. Good to have you guys. All right, we'll do the second engine and then we'll go ahead and start the replay and roll the giveaway. But yeah, awesome, nice little awesome flight, single legger tonight. Again, we'll be doing more throughout the week. All right, we shouldn't need to wait until this thing is all the way started back up. All right, Approach, we're going to go ahead and log off, man. Again, I appreciate you stopping by the stream, and definitely thank you for popping on and giving us a little bit of ATC coming into Juan Santa Maria.
Anytime, brother.
Catch you on the next one.
See ya.
See ya. All right, let's disconnect from there. Let me close out flight on Volanta. And we've got a, I know that's a damn lie. It said we got a negative 876. Not 876, a negative 8.76. I don't believe that. Let me look closer on this. Did we bounce? No, we didn't bounce. It's saying a negative 9 feet per minute. I don't believe that. Volanta be tripping sometimes. I do not believe that. All right, let's get all of our stuff back on and let's give this thing a second to get synced up. Even though the damn engines were on, they should come back. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, we definitely went into the, we definitely had oh, that's that daggone. Let me turn that off. What is it? Stress. Sound like I'm in the daggone. Sound like I'm in the daggone. Look how that wing disappeared. Tree effects for the win. Look at that. That's what it's supposed to look like. That's what it's supposed to look like. I'm trying to adjust this daggone breathing. How did that come out? Ah, here it is, pilot stress. Turn that crap off. All right, so let's roll it, guys. Let's roll it while we sit here and watch a couple of replays. Again, I need your Microsoft name verbatim. And you must be a subscriber to the channel and a member of my Discord. And the winner is Kyron Stewart. Congratulations, you got yourself a copy of Juan Santa Maria. DM me what your Microsoft name is, and we'll get you taken care of. I'll forward you guys on over to Mr. V Pilot so he can let Microsoft know. I don't know why these things don't always pop open. Yeah, we barely made that. Yeah, we floated her out right there too. That thing always seems so violent. And it's not even showing my gear. Yeah, Fenix planes do not like this flight control replay. It's freaking stupid. Either way, Kyron, congratulations, my friend. I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll watch a couple more here. I love the wing view now in bad weather with this tree effects. I mean, it was nasty on us. Will had it easy on that one. That thing cleared up. As soon as I landed, that cleared up. As soon as I touched down, it cleared up. I think the live weather's still rolling now because it's clearing up now again. Yeah, beautiful countryside, beautiful area down here in Central and South America. Watch the pop up. And we didn't touch, we just floated because we were so fast. Yeah. All right, we'll take her back. All right, gents. This is the moment where I will leave you guys. We'll be back tomorrow night with another giveaway. Tomorrow we'll do a long haul in MD11 featuring a new freeware sound pack that sounds really excellent. You'll enjoy it. We'll fly across the pond somewhere. I don't know. We'll fly east, west to east. I don't know what we'll do. But nonetheless, we'll be doing a long haul tomorrow night. We'll figure the route out. We'll set the stream up and you look for it. Same place you always do, in the Discord and on YouTube. Until the next one, guys, appreciate you guys, appreciate the love, and thank you for hanging out with me as we kick off the countdown to Flight Sim Expo 2026. Your boy Leo, signing off. See ya.